brought up that point because I think I was more confident in my 20s to just bounce off your job. You made me mad. I was going to find a job the next day and I wasn't going to call it. I was just not coming back. But now that I'm in my 30s, almost in my 40s, like I will stay out of place in hopes that like something will develop or change, or I will pick a job because I'm confident that I can excel there instead of challenging myself and doing something different. Like for 4.5 years, I was with the government, and I was like, oh, let me just stay here and I'm gonna become a GS 14, which is like one of the higher grades in the federal government, and I'm gonna just build my career here. But then I started losing my hair at the job. I started crying a lot. I started being frustrated. I was taking my anger out on my husband and my kids, and I was just like, well, where am I supposed to go? Because you've always been taught that you go to school, you get a good job. The job I had was really good because it was something where I could be at for 35, 40 years if I wanted to. But then I was just like, am I gonna die at somebody's job to just to just say, oh, I work at the federal government? So when I left, instead of challenging myself and finding a field that I've never experienced, but maybe I could grow, I went back to the legal field because I'm comfortable in it. So now while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I'm like, dang, I don't feel like I'm challenging myself. I feel like I'm very intelligent, but I'm just not challenging myself. And I do the job because it pays me very, very well, but I don't enjoy my job. I'm
Mm.
not even, I
But
don't
is it
enjoy it. And it's new.
is it a because is it original? I know you said originally that's a field that you wanted to get into. Is it even a field you even want to be in anymore? You know what I'm saying? Because like
Not
I
no
don't think the
more.
challenge, yeah, the challenge shouldn't be the actual picking of the job. It should be the challenge of when you inside the job, challenge yourself to do better of the job. You know what I'm saying? That should be the challenge. Like
But the
if you're saying, "Oh, you're not challenging yourself by having that actual position," then it means you
thing
don't like the
is,
position to win.
no, I picked what was safe, Cliff. Those should be my terms. I stay safe. When it comes to getting a job, I'm not going to do something that I know that I'm going to struggle miserably in. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get something
But
that
what
I'm excelling and I can always stay under rate.
But what I think Cliff is trying to say is that if you truly enjoyed the legal system or the legal field still, even though
Even
you picked
excelling.
that job that was safe, you will be doing something right now within that position to make sure that you can actually become a lawyer. Whether it's meeting or studying more on the bar exam or whatever, or shadowing another lawyer so you can learn this different aspect of law, or you would be putting that effort in because you were actually interested in the field. Therefore, you would create your own challenges.
Yeah.
I think that's what Cliff was trying to say.
That's one
I,
thing. Like when I came to FAU, I mean, my intention was to become an attorney. I worked at a personal injury firm for probably about 3 years through high school, and then some after during the summers for college as well. So I just knew I would be an attorney. And it wasn't until like you really start working and kind of developing, hey, I want to do this, hey, I want to do that. When I started working at American Express, I just saw that there were so many different avenues within the company that you can go into to kind of satisfy um, any kind of aspirational growth. I mean, there's
Yeah.
IT, there's management, there's finance, there's law. I remember, Cassandra, I know you did hospitality management stuff as well. Like, I remember being in class one day and she asked, "Who's the biggest event planning company in the U.S.?" And the answer was American Express. And I was like, "What? I worked there. I don't even know about that."
Wow.
So,
Mhm.
um, if you as you work in the legal field, like I said, I worked in personal injury. You have criminal, civil. I mean, you have immigration law. There's so much stuff. So if you don't feel challenged in that role, then just see if there's something else you can branch into. You work for an insurance company, right?
yeah, it's property insurance. So maybe Cliff is right. But I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. So maybe that
Okay.
ties along to it too.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
interested
what I
in
was
law
saying.
anymore. Like I
Yeah, that's
had
what I
a
was saying.
passion for it, but I was like, maybe if I come back, maybe I can ignite the passion again. but it's just not there. It's not there. So I know that even if I just go to like immigration law or family law, two of the laws that I've always loved, I know it's going to be the same thing where it's going to feel like a job. I don't want to feel like I'm going to a job. And I guess
Yeah.
that's
I think I have this